Sagittarius, welcome to your November readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Sagittarius, I feel that November is a month where you are trying to push towards ending a cycle and being able to start a new one that feels lighter. You know, I feel that Sagittarius are dealing with some burdens and heavy responsibilities, or just a sense of being too restricted, feeling that your wings are being clipped by pressures, responsibilities. There's a sense of oppression that some Sagittariuses are trying to battle and remove from their life, but still it's like there's you are walking and you have the steady steps towards change, but it's still like an energy that is too slow or dragging, and it may cause you some worry, it may cause you some anxiety, even though I do feel that there has been a change, and this may have something to do with energy of the last 2 months. And I feel that you have come to the realization, or there has been something that happened that surprised you, and that for some of you made you feel, or it made you think upon those changes that you really want to do, or that you really want to decide upon. But the fact that you need to decide upon them, it's weighing on you. For some of you, it's what's weighing you down, is what choice do I make? Because there are difficult choices, I feel. Some Sagittarius are just reaching the end of a crossroads, and it's going to be the time to go left or right, and this is causing some anxiety. Make sure you are taking time to really be on contemplation and introspective mode, so you can really understand that the choice you want to make is a choice that truly fulfills you. It's not a choice that it's expected from you, that you allow others to expect from you. Is a choice that is in alignment to your happiness. That is true responsibility, in my opinion, is when you make choices that are about your own truth. Of course that sometimes we are responsible for others, our children, our parents, our partners, but at the end of the day, we need to be truthful towards what it is that we really want, or otherwise we are going to project those unfulfilled needs and insecurities and resents into them. Because I do feel some Sagittarius are going through this. Do I go towards a path that it's of freedom, where I can fly and I can explore, and I can go back to a place of existence that feels fun and it feels colorful? Or do I stay on this track that is expected from me, and I take the risk of not being truly happy and empowered in what I want to be? Also, this could be talking about career. There's a mixed bag here. Some of you, this is about path in life, your mission, your purpose, the type of new cycle and new opportunities of abundance you want to create. Others of you, it's about a more of an intimate sphere, more upon relationships. And for others of you, it's both. I feel that Sagittariuses have a lot on their plate, and November may maybe give you this feeling a little bit of a heavy weight on it, because there is a lot to weigh upon. You have here the energy of the octopus as well, so Some Sagittarius could be just sitting down and feeling that their life is a mess at this time. And that realization that their life may be a mess has two possibilities. For some of you, it's going to make you, okay, my life is a mess. There's a lot of messy, tangled, mixed situations. What am I going to do about it? How am I going to disentangle one by one and understand what it is, the deep core issue here? Others of you are going to use that as a crutch to not do anything. I feel that some Sagittariuses don't want to take the full responsibility, are avoiding, are running away from something. And probably is the confrontation with a lingering wound, suffering, pain, disappointment, heartbreak that was felt. And there's an avoidance of truly, soaking yourself into that notion, or the notion that you will hurt someone by choices and decisions you will need to make. Some Sagittariuses are dealing with love triangles here, or interference on the relationship aspect. Some Sagittariuses need to regain a sense of enlightenment and search for the light. I feel that some of you would benefit to do things that awaken that hopeful, blissful, wishful thinking of yours. Because to put things on the grand scale and on the grand picture, I feel that some Sagittariuses are letting themselves, or they may, on this November, let themselves be too close-minded, too concerned with the little things, when there's a real big picture here playing out, or being played out for you to understand and contemplate. Others of you are just wondering what it is that truly makes me happy, and not knowing at this time, and needing to accept that it's okay to not know. Maybe you need to do some quest. Maybe you need to go on a type of an internal or external pilgrim voyage to rediscover yourself and your needs, and accepting that. Some of you are needing to accept that not all pressures and responsibilities are yours, are self-imposed, to sabotage your own desire to become free and empowered and be the true version of who you want to be at this time. Some of you with this wheel here are falling back into patterns that need resolution. And it's this month, the month previous to from what I have observed and seen and experienced myself, the month before our solar return, our birthday, sometimes it's felt as a giant snowball, and it could be for some of us felt as something quite overwhelming, because there's a wrapping up of a cycle, and things that were left unresolved, undealt, unhealed, unaware of, they come back, and sometimes they come back all at once. It's that energy of the 12th house, of the unconscious collective, and our own prisons, our own lies, our own illusions, and they all come back rushing. So there's this snowball energy that you maybe what's the factor, or the hidden factor, that may cause a little bit more of a moodiness into your being. And I feel that is okay. You need to use this 4 of Cups, which is implying here a sense of frustration, or tunnel vision, not being able to awaken yourself at this time, or to freely change something that internally is asking for that reset and that rebalance and that structure, that foundation to be firmly seated on what you truly need at this time emotionally. Is it freedom? Is it commitment? Is it convention? Is it creativity, authenticity? What it is that truly fulfills you at this time. And maybe you don't know. That's why the Four of Cups, for me, it's an energy of going within and contemplating, introspection, you know, using that silent inner voice to guide you. As the Four of Swords is more of a mental, you know, needing to shut down voices of your mind, dragging you into places of confusion and anxiety. Here is more what it is that is sitting there in your heart, and asking as well why your current situation, or what led you to the current situation that makes you feel unfulfilled, or why you may be withholding yourself. For those of you who already know what you want and what makes you fulfilled, why you're holding yourself back. What type of excuses, Seven of Swords, as the unknown elements of conscious foundation. So what type of excuses are you giving to run from your own emotional needs? Because there's a mixed bag here as well. For other Sagittariuses, you have reached something. With this Nine of Pentacles, you enter November with the sense of, okay, completion, and it has to deal with your self-worth, with your self-esteem, with your ability to harness something on your own, which could be resources, financial wealth, health, beauty, attainment of something, you know, that when the fruit is ripe and ready to be indulged with, savored. I feel that some of you have entered the month and are entering this month with that sense of completion. Okay, maybe you have reached a goal that you have been working for over the past 9 months. But here, it's more of the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands is more, okay, what's next? It's like you've reached something. Some of you reached something or are about to reach something, and you are already feeling that restlessness. Okay, what's next? What's the next challenge? What's the next cycle going to bring? And you know, it's the Nine of Pentacles. So there's still one more stage until you reach that ending. But there is new potential on something here as well. But I feel that for you to, and the energies of aces for me, it's like the energy of a new moon. In order for you to have that new cycle and that new chapter you want of a much more free, wild, fun, colorful life, I feel that not only you need first to understand what you truly want emotionally and not run and avoid the confrontation with your emotions, but I also feel that there's a letting your guard down here. It's like I feel that some of you have built some defenses against getting that deep into your emotional needs to such a degree that there's a building up of defenses every time you may try, or someone may lead you there. There's something that, a distraction, an avoidance, an aloofness, a detachment. There's a running away. And it causes this new cycle to be temporarily delayed because you want to create this new intention and this new potential on something that you truly want. Not on something that it may be an illusion or a lie or a deceit of the self. Also because the cycle is ending, but it has still a wrapping up. So there's still something about this cycle that it's a step, you know, you are reaching the last degree, but you still need to get over that last degree in order to end it and finalize it. And it's showing up here, the finalization with the 10 of Wands in the end of November. So, you know, you are reaching it, but you still need to push through, break through. You are almost there. Don't give up now, but make sure that you are understanding what type of energy you want to bring to the next cycle. So it doesn't, it allows true freedom to be part of it, not an illusion of freedom, not just wanting to avoid and escape. Avoidance and escapism are predominant here for me. Some Sagittariuses are dealing with relationship and need to reassess and evaluate what you want out of relationships, because there's an energy of indecision, or again, not being sure what you want. There's an external influence with the Lovers and the Three of Swords here. Outcome. So this may be talking upon a past situation that needs resolution before you step into the new cycle. This could be talking upon a current relationship that may have some undercover, or you have been trying to cover up issues, not deal with them, not confront them, not see them, and they may come to the surface at this time. Some of you are just reminiscing over old relationship wounds that may come back to your awareness. And there's a need to understand them and heal them and release them, especially mentally. There's a need to release them in a way that is more productive to the type of new direction, a new chapter, new direction you want to take this. Even with a current relationship, I feel that if you are in a good, happy relationship, there's just this desire to bring something new to it, you know, maybe go on a joint adventure, have a leisure activity together, or take that vacation, or do something different. I feel that in current relationships, you need to be truthful with your partner, that you need to have something different or new implemented on it. To Sagittarius that are single or still here with past difficult situations lingering, I feel that this is a month to really contemplate that and to work on it. It's a choice, you see, with the Lovers. It's not only, in my opinion, a connection. Yes, it is a connection. That it's about, for me, it's also upon teaching us on the relationship we have with our own inner masculine and feminine energies, and how they are relating inside of us, and how that may be a sheer reflection of what type of relationships we attract in. But I also feel for some of you may actually encounter a new possible passionate love interest, but I just feel you don't know. Some Sagittarius, they just don't know where to fit things in their life at this time. As again, that's the energy of the octopus. There's so many things going on at the same time, and do I want a relationship? Do I want this relationship? Do I want to save this relationship? Do I want to let it go? Do I want to go back to the past? Do I want to close the past? You know, I feel that there's a lot of conflicted energies here, and it's a time to dive into them so you can release yourself from illusions and lies and deception that is going on here. For others of you, you are dealing with deception with this Lovers and Three of Swords. It may be here an energy of deception coming to the surface, and there's different layers of deception, and ultimately it's when we are avoiding, which is that Four of Cups for me, we are avoiding our own needs. We are avoiding realizing that what we have is not enough, because the Four of Cups for me is when we settle for things, but okay, they are good, but they don't provide truthfully, authentically what you truly want. And so there's in my opinion here, a reassessment. So I don't feel you should make any type of decisions, choices in this month. I just feel it's a month to keep pushing it, to keep working on your issues, to keep working on what is weighing you down, accepting that there's this continuous spin of ups and downs in life. You may feel it more this month. You may be more sensitive to the moody lunar phases, and it's okay. It's okay to allow that, and give yourself room to feel how you feel, and not try to hide it. If you need to cry, cry. If you feel honestly that you need to laugh, and you need to just say something, even in the middle of an inappropriate situation, just do it. I honestly feel that you should release. There's also, I feel that some Sagittariuses are dealing here with things that they are going to realize they can still be worked on and mended. There's an amends here, and they are questioning, okay, not all is lost, but what it is that is left. And this is why I feel you should tap into the star as a hope and keep working on enlightenment and bringing yourself clarity and truth. Also, the star for me, it's upon being very truthful to your own voice and way of thinking, and not hiding that as a fear of non-acceptance or rejection of society and of others in our lives. Just being truthful, being naked, bare naked in your truth. And this is how you light up, and you help light up the world as well, which are unique way of being. So Sagittarius, it's in a very interesting month, I feel, for you. I feel that it's ups and downs. There's mood swings. There's sometimes a heavy feeling to it. But there's also a promise of wrapping up, resolving, and rescuing things that you have been delaying, confronting, or really working towards. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.